shit. We come back.
You grown, he grown. Y'all are happy.
Okay. We can wait about
What the hell?
that. Okay.
Hey, boo.
Okay, what's up?
Oh, okay.
What is going on? It seems like everyone is hating y'all.
I know.
Well, it's okay, but why? Why? They have nothing else to do.
Because it's what haters do. Because you better know one thing. If half of them sensitive dick motherfuckers had that pussy, they'd be glad to have it too. You better know that much. Them sensitive dick ass niggas is hating because they got to play with their own dick, and this man got him a nice little young tenderoni on his dick. Riding it right.
Wait, is that?
That's one of my sisters.
Yes.
Got nice little
Hi,
titties on
sis.
it. They don't call them sugar daddies for nothing. Half of them trying to find a sugar daddy. She ain't need no sugar daddy. She got her a man. That's the difference. Ain't no pimping, no hoeing, no nothing. That's my little sister.
Hell yeah.
There you go. Now that's my sister saying that.
And that's
my
family.
little sister.
That's family.
That's my sister
And I'm
saying
gonna
that.
ride for this shit. That's my little sister, and I'm
Wait,
not gonna have that hurting my fucking sister's feelings about no shit. About fucking bunch of lonely dick motherfuckers. It's Saturday, and you ain't got nothing else better to do but worry about somebody else who getting their dick wet.
Wait, sis. Hi, sis. How you?
Shit, wet that dick, nigga. I'm trying to find me a sugar daddy. I'm here fucking 50 years older than me, goddamn. Now he treating me right. Shit, ain't nobody got time for that bullshit, little sis. Do you? And I'm about to make y'all some good shit.
Okay, sis.
So we gonna eat good. We gonna do what we do.
Hey, DreBaby, I'm gonna flash this on you, right? You see that? You see that?
Money.
We got a joint bank account.
We have a joint account. Joint account.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Her name is on there.
Oh, don't show too much.
I'm not gonna
Don't show too
much.
much.
And my name is on this one.
Yeah.
See, we're not worried about what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
Right? And it's true as bank.
Mm-hmm. So, sis, you seem happy.
You see that? That says truest bank card. And all we have to do is just activate them. You see what I'm saying? So all that shit that they talking, it don't mean anything.
Yeah, they say it's fake. It's not fake. This is real.
These are real bank cards.
Don't show them too much now.
I ain't gonna show too much.
Okay, so
wait a minute.
This is your
that was another
biological
credit card.
sister?
That was another one. That was another one. No, fuck it. That was another one. That was another one. That was another one. I got the shit they talking don't mean shit. What are you talking about? I got good credit.
Right, he actually taught me how to build my credit.
I told her how to build her credit. She's matter of fact.
Really?
She's the authorized user on my credit.
Right.
Wow, get out of here.
I'm building her credit.
Okay, so you still so you tell her a lot, Uncle seem like.
I tell her everything. I don't hide nothing from her. Nothing is off limits to her. Yeah. I need her. I tell her I need her to be the best person she can be on planet Earth while she's here.
Right.
They're trying to look at your woman.
Yeah, they too busy looking at my woman. Just worry about.
Too busy trying to look at your woman, bro.
Throwing passes at my lady for.
Yeah. Pimp the hell. She the pimp, goddamn. She the pimp. I keep telling her for a pimp hat on.
They don't know. Since they told her they know.
Ain't nobody got time for that, bro. You already know how I do. You know, I'm gonna blame it on alcohol, baby. Shit, I'm gonna talk shit, blame it on alcohol, and fuck later.
Hey, DreBaby, again, we appreciate you, fam. We appreciate you.
Oh, that's DreBaby?
Yeah.
DreBaby. Baby,
Hi.
rap for my brother and my little sister. They so fucking happy they getting on my nerves. They make so I'm sorry. They so happy they getting on my nerves.
Go ahead, baby.
I love it. Like, she's happy. He's good for her. He's a good influence for her. She's a good influence for him. They complete each other. You know? It ain't got nothing to do with age to complete each other. Because life is 360 circles. They complete each other. I love it. Like, I see her smiles and I see his smiles. I'm a hater.
We're just happy. We're just happy. We're just two happy people that simply in love with each other. Yes. That's it.
Just two people that love each other. I'm gonna back you 100
So,
because I see what's
so
going on.
sis,
'Cause, baby,
so sis, I heard you've been hearing the commotion. You've been hearing what's going on. What's your thoughts on the whole dad?
On my father. Well, I mean, this is what I expected
Yeah.
because my father, like, when I did tell him that I was interested in Tyreek, he gave me a reaction, right? He didn't like it because he thought that I needed to grow up more, but I put my mind to something, and like I said, I'm 18 as of now, so I can live my life the way I want it.
That's right. What about your mom?
My mom, I stay in contact with my mom. She tells me, like,
So your mom left. If get correct me if I'm wrong. She had left, and your dad didn't know where you were because you were supposed to be with your mom, but your mom wasn't there.
No, that's not. No.
no,
That's not true.
uh-uh. I didn't leave anywhere. My mom brought me to North Carolina. She brought me to the Surf City area.
Do your mom know about this situation?
Yes.
What's her stance?
Well, now that I'm 18, she doesn't care. She told me, well, you're 18, you can do whatever you want. I can't stop you. Because she told me this, like, we both have the same minds. Like, when we want something, we do everything we can to get that. You know, we both have strong minds. So she understands my mindset of, like, you know, I want somebody, and I'm going to do everything in my power because she does the same.
Okay. Because your dad making this as if there was like abandonment issues. Like she wasn't around, she was in and out.
I mean, yeah, there was a time where, like, my mom went through some tough things and she, you know, stepped aside for a little bit, but it never was, like, that big of an issue because now we've rekindled the relationship, you know, so it feels as like that hasn't happened.
That's good. That's good. And you and your kids, y'all seem like y'all got a little rocky. Well, one of your
Well,
kids,
so
she's accusing you of
let me tell you about my children. They're fake.
but we're not gonna say that.
My
We're
children
gonna
they're
say
fake individuals. So the same one, or whoever, which one, daughter said it or whatever.
we're gonna talk about a bunch of opinionated people. You understand? Let me explain something to you. We're talking about a dysfunctional family coming from a broken family. You understand? These are broken women.
Wow.
You understand? So
Wow.
when you're dealing with a bunch of brokenness, nobody is never going to see the fixation. Because when I was 15, I dated a guy at 33. You understand? And my only problem, let me tell you something. If it wasn't for that brother, I would have never graduated school because I came from a dysfunctional environment. It's one thing to be an older person and not mean a younger person well. And then it's another thing to be an older person and mean that person well. Because if it wasn't for him, I would have never graduated. I would have never went to college. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was positive when it came to the relationship, but it was negative when it came to people having their opinions. But everybody that had an opinion didn't mean well for my life. Nobody was trying to help me get through school. Nobody was trying to tell me the right thing to do. Everybody wanted to have opinions, but nobody wanted to fight that battle with me. You understand?
Yeah.
Just like Brandy and this other big head girl, they don't really give a shit. They just want clout. They don't care.
You talk about a bunch of people that stay on this mess all day, every day, is not teaching people anything, not gaining anything from it besides keeping mess stirred up all the time. We're not doing mess. We're doing success. You understand? We aren't doing the mess story. We're doing the success story. We're gonna let
So here's the question. Like,
when you graduate your classes and that people see you still rising above with your older gentleman, because that's your man and you're his woman. And you know how I know you're his woman? Because I'm his little sister. And I respect you. You're my little sister. You understand?
Yeah.
You're a grown woman. Now, if he meant you harm, I will have something to say.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care. Because, you know, but I see the glow. I see the goodness. I see you on your grind. I see you. But you shouldn't have to keep explaining your happiness to nobody.
You're right. You're right. I don't have to keep explaining.
This is your life.
Exactly.
no, but the only reason we did this, DreBaby, because we respect you. right? We know all about you here, right? So and we already heard that you would probably be coming to holler at us anyway, and so that's why we open up to you like we did.
Yes, and I want to just like, be respectful, of y'all and your situation. But, some people are just like, what's going on? It's a little alarming. And like Sis said, Sis is basically saying she's vouching for y'all. So that should make y'all feel good, right?
I
Your
love you, Dre,
sister, is
because
this.
at least you're not being biased. I love you. Let me get out your business, but
Okay, so
yeah, I'm out.
so the thing is this. So the thing is this. I take a lot of heat. I take a lot of heat. You know what I'm saying? So my wife, my ex-wife, um, she's for people to listen to what she has to say it doesn't make sense because she's on her fourth marriage, right? She's on her fourth marriage, and so when she was married to me, she didn't smoke, she didn't drink, right? But now since she's on her fourth marriage, she's nothing but a straight alcoholic pillhead, right? 90 pounds soaking wet. When she was with me, she was 170. Right now, she's lighter than a goddamn wet bag of bread. You see what I'm saying? So for anybody listening to that side, I don't know, right? She called the police on me. She called the police on me. I just happened to find out that she reported that I probably molested my child, and she reported that I beat my son, right? Just so she can get out of a fucking marriage because she was a cheater. She slept with my sister's husband. You see what I'm saying? And so
So
when
you're.
I walked away from her, I was trying to get custody of my children. These all the accusations she put out, so I could not have custody of my children.
And then you
So
got
your
your
daughter
sister.
is.
She slept with my man too, and I've been telling them she was shit, but they didn't want to hear me though. I was the crazy one.
This is my ex-wife, the one
When
that
she slept with
Brandon
my
and listened
man,
to. She slept with
when she
my
slept with
sister's
my
husband.
man,
Oh no. Matter of fact, she slept with two of my sister's husbands.
what about my man?
I
You
mean,
don't
I mean,
know?
no. I mean, she slept with one husband and one boyfriend.
And I kept telling
But
everybody.
but this
I
is the
said she
girl.
slept with him.
But this is the information that
What
they're
the hell
going.
is going
The
on here?
information that comes out of her mouth. But I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
You're talking about a drunk.
Oh no, and then matter of fact, as she slept
You're
with,
talking
as she
about
got
a
kicked.
drunk, a whore.
Oh no, one of her husbands. Her husband now is her husband now is her cousin's ex-husband.
But see, we ain't gonna do that. You know how we gonna rise above that? Because we already know she's nasty.
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what it
We're
is.
gonna let them be nasty, be dirty, and we're gonna be happy. You get what I'm saying?
So we just let them do what they do, and we just
Just
take
be
over. We just keep
happy.
it moving. I don't worry about what
Why?
they
She
got going
mad
on.
because her shit got cobwebs?
But like I said, we're just gonna live our life regardless
What she
of the
thought? You
haters
was so
of
old, something
what
young and
everybody's
pretty,
gotta
what ain't
say.
supposed to want you? What, is that what people thought? Oh, because you old. Ain't nothing young and pretty supposed to want you. That's a young, pretty girl you got. She 18. She ain't no child. You mean her well. You mean her life very well. And that's all that matters to me is you mean her life well.
And this is coming from family. So if my
If you
family,
didn't mean her life well, then
family
I would
knows
have
it.
a problem. But only thing I see is good things coming from what I got going on. You influence her in the right direction. You're not influencing her to be in the streets. You don't want her running those streets. You're not trying to do all of that. You're not even trying to be controlling. She pretty much controlled the relationship. You just want to know what she want to do.
That's
And I
right.
love that.
And
Like,
So
also, you know,
sis,
yes.
go ahead. No,
Oh,
go ahead,
Go
sis.
ahead,
Go
Jerry.
ahead.
listen.
Go ahead.
No, no, I
What's
want
that?
her to finish.
Okay, so I was gonna say this, like, as far as like people, they try to say that he drugs me or like I'm his pimp or whatever. I don't drink, I
girl
don't
don't
smoke,
drink, smoke. She don't do nothing.
right? And
She don't do anything.
he doesn't try to like put that in my face either. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't try to pass me the blunt or if there's liquor, he don't try to like pour a drink for me and stuff.
He
And he
treats you
doesn't
like
drink
a
either.
queen. I love the way he treats you. He treats you like the queen you are, baby. You understand? And no man want a woman running around here drinking and smoking and acting
Right.
belligerent. He want the best for you. And only a man that want the best for you wants to see you do the best. He's not supposed to do those things. He's too old to be seeing you do those things. He know where it's going to lead you to. You understand?
A clean girl. I'm a clean girl. I exercise,
So
I meditate, I do all those things to keep my mind and my body in good shape.
Keep your
so
heart in.
have you met his kids?
Yes.
Some
What do
of
they
them.
make of?
Some of them.
Well,
So my children, here's where my children fall apart at.
You're not gonna bash.
Because so when they first met her, they was all on board.
yeah.
It was all on board. And then all of a sudden, each and every one of them flipped the script.
They saw the comments.
They saw the comments like, hey, this,
They got
that, and
on
the third.
board
You know what I'm saying?
with the
Vigo.
comments.
And then each and every one of them flipped the script.
Right.
So what are they saying now? They don't like her?
No, it's not they don't like her. They don't even speak to her. Yeah, like she did something wrong. She didn't do nothing wrong. She never spoke to most of them, but they know of. Matter of fact, you spoke to Leah. You spoke to
You know what the
Ronnie.
problem is,
to
though, bro?
I spoke
The
to probably
problem
5
is
She
of
spoke
them.
about 5 of my children.
You met somebody that changed you, not just mentally and physically, but completely. You're a you're a different brother than what I used to have, because you're a happier brother than what I used to have.
They don't
See,
know this.
mess from mess leaves mess. He's not a mess anymore. You understand? He's happy. He know exactly where he need to be at in life and what he needs to do for him and his. He is in a complete 360 right now. You understand? And you can't. I have never seen my brother like this, yo. I'm rooting for it. Listen. Until I see him doing anything to mislead you or harm you, I am all in. Because the moment I see fuckery, I'm not in no more.
Right.
You understand?
So
Long as he mean you well, that's what it is.
so big sis, what do you make about your nieces not agreeing?
What I make about them not agreeing, they never had really daddies and mamas and stuff. See, we come from a dysfunctional family anyway. We never agreed on shit, no way. The
So
sky can
wait,
be blue. Hell, somebody gonna say it's black.
Dad, you wasn't around?
No, I've always let's talk from the family point of view, bro. Because y'all getting a lot of spite. I want my opinion.
I know, but
I don't like when I hear y'all arguing with people about your life.
I know.
You so happy.
I know, but let us do this. Let us do this.
I know y'all got it. Let me grab this and But
I'm come talk to this.
I love my big brother. He's happy. And the only way to get down to the bottom of it so people can understand where the comments coming from is just to keep it real. We come from a dysfunctional family. You understand what I'm saying? Things was dysfunctional as we was growing up. And as we grew up, we learned the hard way. You understand? So once you learn a lesson the hard way, you can teach lessons in a better way. You understand? Them girls, it's just daddy girls. They want their daddy to themselves. They feel like, oh, this young girl taking my daddy. No, that young girl found her a man.
So are you
Right,
on
taking
the
nobody?
niece? Are
Ain't
you
no.
on the niece's side? Are you on the niece's side or on your sister-in-law side?
I am on happiness side, baby. I ain't on nobody's side because I love my family no matter what. Everybody have an opinion, but if, baby, this is how I live my life. And this is what I'm just trying to explain to my brother and why I could be so accepting because we all come from something. You understand? And everybody's not going to agree what you do. But if what you do, you mean well in your life and somebody else's, who cares? And that's all I got to say about that. But I don't like hearing them going at my brother and my little sister like this. I get opinionated about that.
So
Thank you, sis.
okay, so Dre, like again, we appreciate it. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
It seems like there's a disconnect. Do the sister live with y'all?
No.
Okay, so it's just y'all two. Is there
Yeah.
kids in the future coming? Do you want kids,
Yeah.
sis?
I definitely want
How many?
kids.
How many?
I want at least a boy and a girl, so 2 plus.
Okay, you want 2 kids. Do you want more kids?
I sure do.
Oh,
Just because she wants them, yes.
so none of your kids are speaking to you right now.
I'm not speaking to none of them right now.
Oh, okay. So
Until they could come to terms with my wife, I don't need to talk to them. They don't. I don't. I love them. I'm not in love with them. I'm in love with her.
But I will say, anytime that they've asked him for money, or especially money or advice, like advice with their relationships, he's always been there.
They always call me since she has known me. She has known my daughters to call me complaining about their husbands and spouses, or they need money. Each and every one of them that say they don't speak to me have called me. Even one of the youngest. I can show you the text message where she cursed out my wife, turned around and asked me for $200.
Yeah. Oh, that's what she deleted. That's what she deleted.
That's what she deleted. Turn around and ask me for $200.
She deleted that message.
Wow. So, sis, do you work?
No.
I take care of her.
Do you want to work?
If I can sit back and be taken care of, no.
Do you want to go to school?
Not if I don't have to.
What's your goal? What's your goals?
Our goal is just to grow in our relationship. We want to have
not y'all's, but like, what's your independent goals? Like, what you want to do in life? What do you want to be in life? What do you want to be? Do you want to be a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher? Do you like that, or maybe like a housewife?
I get what you're saying. I want to be a mother. Yeah. I want to be able to have children and take care of my children and take care of my man. Because I've always seen myself when I was younger, like having a family. You know, I like the family dynamic. So if I don't have to work and I can just stay home and take care of my kids, that's what I want to do.
Now we're talking about a person that grew up with one parent. You know what I'm saying? But for her to have this state of mind speaks a lot about her.
Yeah, it does. And it seems like you want protecting.
Protection, sure. That's natural, isn't it, for a female to want protection?
Yeah, but it stems from something of broken, like your husband just said. Growing up, seems like it was a disconnect growing up that made you have this now.
My father raised me, so as far as like the protection, I always felt protected.
Her father was a brute at the same time, right? So her father treated her mother really bad. You know what I'm saying? Pushed her away, caused her to do the thing that she did, caused her to walk away from her own daughter.
Yeah.
Her father did that. This is why this man, after all this time, after let's say 12, 13 years, he hasn't been with another female since.
So wait, your dad was abusive, not physically with your mom, but abusive in a way to your mom?
My mother,
well, let me say this. My mother told me some stories like about how he was abusive.
But you've never witnessed that, have you?
No, I've never witnessed.
But she had witnessed what he did to her.
Okay, so well, I'll say this. I mean, I'm not gonna get too much into it because it's not that serious. But I'll say my father is a brute, right? He knows how to like be disrespectful with his words and talk down to females. I've seen this with me and with other people in my family.
Yes.
But I mean, not enough to where it's gonna like change. Like I can handle that stuff when I was growing up. It wasn't that serious just because like he's always been like real disciplined with me. But sometimes it got out of hand, especially as I got older because he didn't like the direction I was going in. I told him I wanted to marry Tyreek, and you know the shit kind of got out of control.
So before that, was
I'm
you
old
with
enough,
black guys?
Say again.
Was you with black guys before this? Before you
Yeah,
met your husband? Was you?
Yeah. Yeah. But my father never knew about my relationship.
Okay. So, was there any drug use with your mom and dad?
I'm sure they did some drugs back in the day. Yeah.
So your dad loves you.
Yeah, I think my dad loves me.
Your mom loves you?
Yes. Yeah. They love me.
Your siblings?
Yes.
And you're saying you will risk that for your husband?
Well, because there's a difference between loving somebody and being in love with somebody. You know, like my parents can love me all they want, but at the end of the day, I can't make love to my parents like I can make love to my man. You know, that's something spiritual.
Mm-hmm. And what you feel about that, Tariq?
I'm on board with her and how she feels.
Okay. So,
I
You and
encourage
your
her. I
kids, it
encourage
seems
her
like
in every way possible. And see, here's the thing. So I talk to her, and I don't leave little stones unturned. I never groomed her for me, and if you say I groomed her, then I groomed her for the world. I don't talk to her for myself. I teach her to think on her own. I said, all things shall be proven.
Right.
All things, no matter what I say to her, prove me right or prove me wrong. Just don't take what I say and run with it.
And
Don't take what no one say and run with it. Prove it right or prove it wrong.
Yes.
I'm getting emotional. I think that the dynamic is definitely different. I see, because it's like, I feel like it's like, it's difficult. I feel like y'all both have been through some weird stuff. You with your growing and you with your daughters and your love life. It seems a little difficult for you too, Tariq.
Yes, but so with all that, I've learned right through fasting and meditating. I don't live in the past. I can't bring that stuff into my life with her.
Yeah.
It would tear us apart. All that stuff in the past and all that shit that people got issues with. That's their issues, and they can deal with it. I done went through my fire. I done went through the flames. You know what I'm saying? I done went through my battles and my wars. I'm washing my hands of all that shit, and I'm moving on with love. That's it.
Exactly.
I don't care about none of that stuff back there. If my children don't want to talk to me, so be it. If my parents don't want to talk to me,
I'm
so
not
be
casting
it.
I'm not gonna let them.
I'm not casting stones or anything, but I was told once by people with me, are y'all trauma bonding
Say it again.
in a way?
Trauma bonding.
Are y'all trauma bonding?
No, for what? How would we be trauma bonding?
Well, I'm saying her being raised the way she's been raised and saying that mom told you stories. Mom was in and out. Dad was around. It seemed like, girl, it seemed like maybe some therapy, you think,
No,
sis?
I don't think so. And that's what a lot of people tell me, but I'm not bothered by those things because I do fast and I do meditate. So I'm able to vibrate on a frequency that is high frequency. You know what I'm saying? So like all the trauma, that's low frequency. But I vibrate above that.
You see?
Well, I need some therapy too, and people tell me that too. So I think until you probably see it like me, I want to agree with you on that. So I guess you're protecting your energy by doing things to help you, right?
Sure, you could say it like that.
You can say that, yes.
Meditating and
Meditating,
things like
eating
that.
right,
And
diet,
Tariq,
exercise.
Yes.
you're happy with her, despite the situation. It's just like it's affecting y'all families. It's affecting you and your daughters. Tariq, your daughter has made egregious statements about
Yes.
sexual assault,
See,
and you
I
saying
don't.
she
She didn't make it.
was given that
My ex-wife made it.
Yeah.
the wife, your ex, her mom
Yeah,
made
her
those
mother made it.
egregious, and and she's reiterated it and repeated it, correct?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I never heard the shit until motherfuckers started bringing shit up.
Yeah.
And
So this is what I'm saying to you.
what
This
do
is what I'm
you?
saying. Whatever they conjured up over there, I was never contacted by no police or no shit like that about none of that bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's
Mm-hmm,
nothing there. They know there's nothing there. That's why they never came and spoke to me about it.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you get to know him, Snow Bunny, before what did you get to know about him?
I knew
Everything.
about his family. Like
Everything.
I actually, yeah, I got to
Okay,
speak with
so
his
Snow
daughter.
Bunny, let me do a little quick Snow Bunny. So how old is he?
He's 57.
What's his favorite color?
Purple and black.
What's his zodiac sign?
Aries.
Can you name all his kids?
I can tell you how many. I'm not gonna name the
You
names.
don't know all their names?
No, I know their names, but I'm not gonna put the names out there.
Okay. Tariq, what's Snow Bunny's favorite color?
Mine's. Her favorite color. Her favorite color is. It was normally blue
Yeah, that's correct.
because she's a Yankee fan.
What's her
Her
what's
favorite
her
number is.
zodiac
Her favorite
sign?
number is 2.
What's her zodiac?
Her zodiac is a Leo.
Happy belated birthday.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. How many siblings she got?
Including herself, is 3.
Can you name them?
Don't put the name.
I can put their names out there, but they're 2 little boys.
Okay. Okay. What is her favorite food?
Her favorite food?
I don't even know that.
No, I know it now. Her favorite food is my spaghetti.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. My favorite food is whatever he.
Okay. Snow Bunny, where did he go to school to? Do you know anything about his mom, his dad?
Yeah, I
She
know what
just
high
said,
school.
tell him when you talk to my dad.
Oh, I literally talked to his dad like a couple days ago. His father's still
About what?
just family talk, like introducing myself and catching
Oh,
up.
you just met the dad?
Yes.
Yeah.
He actually calls her telephone.
Yeah.
Okay. So you graduated high school?
He graduated. I
For
graduated.
me?
No, both of y'all
Yeah, we
graduated.
both graduated, yes.
So are y'all planning on walking down the aisle, like doing a big wedding?
We
Yeah.
already married, so we're gonna do one for the
Like a
family.
reception?
We're gonna
do one for the family.
We're gonna do like a family one.
The family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who coming? Who are you inviting? Nobody.
No,
Nobody. Who you inviting?
I'm gonna invite.
We're gonna
I'm
invite
gonna
everybody.
Even my father. My father's invited.
We're gonna invite everybody.
You gonna invite your father? Oh, that's sweet.
Yes.
Mom,
Yes. No, we
siblings.
gonna definitely invite Dad.
But actually,
So are you inviting all your?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Are you inviting your daughters?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So
We gonna look. So when they get to the part when they say whoever don't like the shit, speak up or forever hold your peace.
I mean,
I'm so we're gonna allow that section. We're gonna allow that. We're gonna allow them to stand the fuck up, and after they say their piece, we're gonna say now sit the fuck down.
Right.
We got it.
I don't know if that's how that works. I thought if they object, then it can't.
Okay, but see,
Can it not?
my sister, right?
Not this one.
Not this one. My other sister had been ordained and married us the first time, and so she will be marrying us the second time.
Wait, the sister that's there right now
No,
ordained
no,
y'all?
I have another sister. I have more
Oh,
than one
another
sister.
sister.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So y'all are planning a big receptions. When is are y'all trying to have babies right now, or you more
No,
focused on yourself, no money?
We're focusing. We're trying to purchase a house first.
Yes. We want to move.
We're trying to purchase
Purchase
a
a
house
house.
first. Yes.
So no money. To be clear, you don't want to do school.
School is the last
You don't
resort.
want to work.
Yeah. I mean, no. If I don't have.
So I just heard you say. I heard you say that the sister said that he's giving you positive influences, but it seems like it's only stuff for you to stay home.
No,
No, that's what I want to
So
do.
that's
what
what she wants to
influences you
do. So
giving?
no, I
No.
give her. I look. Like I said, I turn over all these stones.
Yeah.
And I let her make her decision. But it's got to. But I'm gonna get the final say really because it's got to be right. It's got to be the right decision.
So we talked about college. Like he told me, if I want to go to college, we talked about my interests. Like my interests. He's asked me what I want to go to college for, but he also lets me know that I don't have to because I do have him to take care of me. You know what I'm saying? So I choose to stay here and take care of be taken care of.
Mm-hmm. So outside of what he likes, what do you like outside of him?
Outside of him, I like to research.
What do you like up?
I like sports, exercise. I like to do research.
It's just all the stuff that I like to do.
Yeah, I mean it's basically the same. That's why we
Yeah,
bond
but
so much. That's why we
what do
bond
you?
so well. The things I like to do, she just happens to like those same things.
Yeah.
So what do you do when he's not there?
I'm always with
I'm always with you, always with me since day one. We never separated, not one time.
I don't want to separate.
So wait. So Tariq, do you work?
No.
So how do you make your income? If you don't mind me asking.
Let's just say I'm good.
It's that credit. He saved up.
Period. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he saved up. So what for yourself do you want to do other than be a mom, be a wife? There's nothing else?
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I just think I just want to live my life. I would love to travel.
So what I'm doing for her is
Okay, I
I'm
like
I'm
that.
trying to
I like
show her
that.
a way to build um her financial
Yeah.
independence using her credit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to show her get her credit at A1 and then learn how to leverage it at the same time. So that way she just pull money off of it and establish her own business or whatever she chooses to do. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Oh,
I'm
yeah, that's
teaching her
dope. Now that's dope.
she don't have to spend 30 years working for someone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Under the threat of being fired or losing her job or anything like that. I'm trying to teach her to learn how to make it on her own.
Yeah.
So I'm helping her the best way I
Mm.
can. You see what I'm saying? Let's get your credit squared away. Let's get that or at A1. Let's get
Right.
it 800, 850, and then we'll go from that point on.
So basically, to Rick, you listen to everything she basically say, dude.
Yes.
You listen to that. Why?
I listen to her because that's my job to listen to her. But she cannot make all her decisions.
But
She got to make the right decisions in
right.
order to get my approval.
Okay, so you listen to her saying get married, she want to be with you, and she listens to you with financial responsibility.
Yes. Is that
So it's
what we
like y'all
supposed
both
to do?
got like, hmm
Is that the way it's supposed to work, right?
is her brain fully functional to make decisions like you?
Yes.
Why so?
Because I tested it.
You tested
I
it. Could she
tested
be
it.
telling you, and it's no offense to you, it's no offense to you, Snow Bunny. Could she be just telling you what you want to hear?
Well, she could do that with anybody.
Yeah.
Right, but someone that's not
But I'm a grown
57.
man, and she knows I am a grown man, and you just can't say. As a matter of fact, so her being on Bigo and coming into my rooms
Yeah.
and me, talking to people's right for a whole damn near 2 years, she knows exactly what I am and my expectations.
I put in work to stay in
She
contact with
put in
her.
work to stay in contact with me.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you this: since she met me day one, we have just stayed in contact. Right? I never here.
Hmm.
So when she was on Bigo, I never to. They say I groomed her. I never went into her room at all, not one time.
Yeah.
Whenever I saw her, she always came into my live. I
I'm
never had no private conversation with her or nothing like that. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Never been in her room, gift her or anything at no time.
right.
Now,
Hmm.
so all that grooming
So
stuff,
it's
I don't know where that all that came from,
right.
right?
Snow Bunny, is it you like older men?
Yeah, I've been interested in older men. Yes, but I like this old man. This older man.
Hey, I'm not old. No, I'm old.
He's not old.
Y'all stop calling me old.
He don't act old. His mind is, older, like mature wise, but his body and his energy is like in its prime. That's what I really respect about him.
I feel like I'm about 30 years old, man.
And it's so easy to get along with him because he can hang with me.
Uh-huh.
I think
And Tariq,
got
what
too
do you
much.
like
I
about
got too much energy for her.
Sometimes, yeah.
what's the youngest? So this is your first young girl.
Yes,
What is it that you can? How mentally? Where do you align with her mentally?
mentally, you talk to her. You can't tell.
You see our vibe. You see how we.
But right, you said she had no credit. You had to teach her about credit.
Yeah,
You had to. She has to ask you for certain things. Where
she
is the?
can't. She
Where
can't. She don't
do
know how
you
to.
call
She
and put?
can't cook many things either, right? But so I said, I love her enough that I'm willing to teach her anything she needs to know,
Yes.
right?
But why? Why is that your job?
Because I love her. I fell in love with her.
And I love him too.
She stayed very consistent with me because here's the thing. So while she was rolling her dice, there was 5 or 6 other females trying to marry me and wanting me to live with them and talking about they buy me cars and houses and all this shit.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, I hear you, but that's not where my heart is. My heart is with someone that stimulates my mind.
Well, if them girls are established, career driven,
Yes,
goal oriented, why pick a Caucasian woman, 18, no job, no education other than high school, no money? Why did you choose her?
because because love is my motivation and not materialistic. I'm not materialistic of this
Hmm.
world. Love is my motivation. Love is my motivation. I feel for her so much. I'm willing to time, money, energy into her, and her only.
Yes, I put myself out there for him, you know. So I feel like as a man, you should, if somebody's coming at you so hard, like they're expressing your love. Love is rare, so why not accept that? You know, why not give that same energy back? You know,
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? She put a lot of, and then at the same time, Dre, is that we work with the laws of the universe, right? So when I was when she was coming into my lives, I was educating, you know, my whole all the panels, you know,
right.
on how to think, on how to be, woo
Right.
manifestation, blah blah blah, and she picked up on it,
Yeah.
right? So she thought she worked, okay. She thought she meditated, she did everything that I was telling her to do, and I was doing the same thing at the same time, and then here we are today. The universe just
Oh,
worked in
that's
our
okay.
favor.
So, what about him drew you to him, other than the fact that he's older? What did you know about him?
Well, I'm gonna say
He's a
this.
black guy.
Yeah.
He got 7 kids. He's black. He has 7 kids. He's 57 years old. He's older. He's way more mature than you.
Well,
That
What made you just say
I
this
my
guy?
wait, let me answer that. My swag.
I mean, that has something to do with it. Yes, of course the swag. Of course the swag, of course the looks. But also, like, I noticed the way that he talks. Nobody can out-talk him. Nobody can prove him wrong. Nobody can make him stutter. And I really respect that, because as a man, I want the manliest of the men. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody who's got all their shit in order. You know, you can't test them on nothing. And nobody can ever test him. So that grew on me. You know, I really respected that. And I was like, that's the type of person I want. That's the type of man I want in my life.
You glow when you talk about him. I see that. You're smiling.
Because we love each other.
Jay.
We just love each other,
Thank
man.
you. All the negativity, I really appreciate that, because I really do. He means so much to me. I love him so much, and I do glow when I speak. You know, I appreciate that, Jay.
It seemed like I see y'all together for a while. So y'all went to the courthouse to get married.
Yes.
So did y'all get like a to make it legal? Did y'all legally get married? Is there like documents to back up
Yeah, we
y'all
have
being
a
married?
certificate. We have.
You have a marriage certificate.
Hold on, hold on.
I got
Don't
it.
show the.
I
Don't show
got it. I
the.
got it. Baby, don't do it. I got it.
Okay.
Got you on this shit. See here? Oh, shit. There.
Okay, don't show the.
No.
bottom.
Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. Okay, I can only show you. I can't show you the name. I can show you the state.
Okay.
Mm, you can
Okay.
show that. Certificate of marriage.
Certificate of marriage.
New Hanover County, North Carolina. There it is.
Yes.
So nothing seems to be made up. It seems like y'all telling the truth.
Yeah, we're definitely
We
real.
tell them the truth. We'll have
Why
nothing to
does your
hide.
dad? Why does your dad have such a hard on for this? What is the deal?
Because
It's
You
because
said just
it
because he
didn't
feel
work
like
out in his favor.
Well, I'll say this: my dad doesn't have anybody who he lays down with at night. You know, he's a single man, so I was kind of the only person he had. I feel that maybe because I was wanting to get married to another man, he felt like that replacement. And then on top of that, he's a black man. Like, my dad's real prejudiced for black people.
He's not prejudiced. He's racist.
Racist, yeah.
oh my goodness.
Oh,
So
he don't mind using the N word.
Oh, definitely not.
So when Brandon is talking to him, he don't like Brandon either. Brandon think that they're friends. He don't like you, Brandon.
Yes.
You a black
so
man.
this is the first time you
Yes, sir.
so you've been wanting to get away from your dad with the racist thing. Buddy.
I'm not gonna say I wanted to get away from him. I just, whenever he would, you know, there was always a confrontation. Like, you know, when, like, I'll give you an example. So I used to watch Geno Jennings. I don't know if you know the black preacher. So I had Geno Jennings on the TV screen, and I was listening, you know, taking my notes and stuff.
Oh no, hold on, you gotta go back, sweetheart. You gotta go back. So what happened was her father would push Christianity on her.
No, let's not get in that. No.
But when she met me, I was giving her different avenues. Right? Hold on, wait a minute. That doesn't sound right. read this, read that, listen
So-
to this, listen to that. So in turn, she went and met this guy named. I said, listen to Geno Jennings.
So
Right.
I was listening to Gina, right? I had him on the screen. I was taking my notes, and my dad came in there and said, "Take this black crap off the TV screen. This is blasphemy." Like, mind you, he didn't even come in there and listen to what the man was saying.
Yeah.
Because he was preaching against Christmas. I'm not gonna get into it, but my dad celebrates Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas because Christ wasn't born
That's
on the
another story.
25th. But I'm not gonna get into it. So, but the point is like, my dad judges based off of color. Didn't even listen to what he had to say, and he had something to say because he was black.
Wait, you stopped believing in Christmas after you heard what Jeno said? After you heard that?
No, she stopped believing in Christmas after she did the research on Christmas. Yeah. Like, she did the research on Mother's Day. She found out what Mother's Day was about. Right. She went and found what Easter was about. All the things that she didn't know under my tutelage, she found out.
These were the things that he was teaching on.
I was teaching these are the things I was teaching. And she found out the truth versus what Father was telling her. And so when she went back after finding truth, hey, Dad, you said this, but this is what the Bible says. Oh, girl, put that down. Who's teaching you this mess? Yeah.
He would do a little Google search and
you know what I'm saying? So he would never tell what's my biggest peeve?
People who say things and they don't know what they're talking about.
And they have no idea what they're talking about. That's my biggest peeve with people. Her father is a living example of it. Brandy Keys is a living example of it. Yeah. Savage 21 is a living example of it. They're talking and have no facts to back up what they're saying. You flash some picture that no. You talking about child molestation? No. Come up with some facts, then we can move forward. Other than that, y'all could just sit there and regurgitate the same old shit over and over and over again. Right. And I'm gonna be sitting here listening. And nothing's gonna go after that. Nothing is just did something to say. Prove what you're saying or shut the fuck up. Shit or get off the toilet.
Well, you know what? It was so nice talking to y'all. I really appreciate this banter.
We appreciate you though. We appreciate you more.
You know what I'm saying? I got to know you more. So are you up for a discussion with your dad on here? Bunny?
Yes. Yes.
We have nothing to hide. We eat his ass alive.
Yes.
But I think y'all can come together too. I know you want to get you don't have a problem with the dad. You just have a problem with his remarks about using the vulgar, we
have a problem with the lies he's telling.
Yeah.
Like he said,
what is the lies that he's told?
He was the first one that brought out that I was talking to her since she was 15.
I was not
15. That is a both 100% lie. Right. I did not know her at 15.
It's just for drama, to exaggerate it, because he don't like to say.
You knew her. You met her when?
I met her December of 21.
I was 16 years old.
That's when I met her.
You were 16.
She came into one of my rooms. She came to my room when she was 16. I didn't know she was 16.
Could he just messed up the year? Could he messed up the year and just said 15, 16 type thing? Or
I just think all he's doing is
to make him look more credible.
And he's trying to play the victim as oh, I'm a single father raising my daughter. It really wasn't that serious. I mean,
okay, the pictures. You sent him pictures.
I sent him pictures? No. I mean, I posted pictures on social media.
So you never sent Tariq pictures?
What do you mean by pictures?
Pictures of you, pictures of anything.
Oh, she sent me videos of her playing baseball and pictures of her in a uniform and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, why did you send that? Why would you send him pictures at all?
Because
she was sending me videos to watch her play.
Yeah, it was my friend.
She would have good games.
But you were in love with him, so you was. Hold on, Tariq. So Snow Bunny, at 16 years old, you were sending him pictures of you playing football.
No, not even at 16. That was at 17.
At 17, you were sending him pictures to show you playing baseball.
Yeah, I mean, it was just daily pictures and stuff. I want to show him pictures of myself that I would post on social media.
You were in love with him at that time.
Hell yeah, I wanted to be with him at that time. I was trying to be with him.
Did you confess? Did you confess your love?
Yes.
Y'all were texting?
Yes, we were keeping in contact.
So Tariq, you were texting her when she was 17.
She was texting me and I was texting her back. Yeah, I would respond. Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
Because she's a human being.
Well, I'm gonna say this too, like because
Okay,
I was giving him so much.
that's
Okay, go ahead, Dre.
So
well.
when
Go
she,
ahead. No, I
so
want you to
so
finish, of course.
when she texts
No,
me,
Yes, when I
so when
texted
she
I
him.
want you
called
to
me or
finish.
texts me, it's because she having some issue. Uh, um, she wanted some answers to something, or she was doing research and
Well,
she wanted.
I was so interested in him that, I wanted to keep in contact with him. So, of course I'm going to text him. And then on his part, for somebody to reach out and want to be in contact with you, want to, you could say love you.
Right.
How do you not like respond to that?
What? What was going on in your life that you needed to text him that you couldn't text your friends about?
Well, I could text my friends about anything, but I wanted to go to a mature man, to an adult, somebody who's been through life. Because if you listen to his life stories, it's very interesting. So I just wanted to hear his take on things. I would go to my friends, I would go to my parents, I would go to everybody, but it wasn't like detrimental
But you.
issues.
Mhm,
It was just like daily life things. I look at him as my friend. He is my best friend. So what do you do with your best friend? You talk about your
mhm.
problem, your daily life, shit like that.
But he was grown.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah. He was 15, 6.
Did you get consent from your dad or your mom?
No, but I didn't get consent from my parents for a lot of things.
Tariq, did you get consent from her dad or her mom to engage with their daughter?
Oh yeah, so I tried to have a conversation with him, but here's the thing. So when I first met her, I wasn't into her like she had gotten into me. I didn't know her age. I didn't ask her age until probably 6 months after I knew her.
Yes.
Or probably I didn't even have her. I probably didn't find her age until like 6 months after I'd known her. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't into
Okay.
trying to find out how old big people is. I wasn't into that.
And see, he assumed I was 18 anyways because I was on the app.
And at the same time, when she met me, again, I was trying to be single. I had other women that was already established in life,
Right.
trying to get with me, right? So I had spine surgery last May, in May 22. I had women telling me, "Hey, come over here. You can come over here and heal over here. Come to Texas. Come over here to Virginia. Come to Jacksonville." I'm like, "No, I'm gonna stay the hell at home." And then so when the day I had my surgery, all them people, nobody called me. Guess who called me to find out how I was doing? She did. You know what I'm saying? She called me to find out
So
how I was doing
nobody.
while I was in the hospital.
Were you allowing this man to believe you were 18 years old texting him?
Yes, there was a time where I did, just because I was like, I didn't want him to be turned off by my age. So there was a time where I was saying, just going with being 18.
But do you understand that a black man texting an underage white girl and you knowing you're under 18,
Could
Well, hold
have
on.
do you get the optic?
could have been
Yes.
detrimental to my freedom.
But also,
But
it's not illegal to talk.
it's not illegal to talk to someone.
I said optics.
Well,
Yeah.
it's perception.
It's very taboo.
Do you understand that though? Like, did that
How it
ever go
looks.
across your mind?
Yeah, how it
This
looks.
could have
Yeah.
Yeah.
cost him his freedom. This could have cost him his livelihood, his job, his career.
But see, that's why I love him so much, is because he took, the sacrifice, you could say. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why
Did you ever? Did you ever?
She apologized to me. Yes.
Oh, she said, yeah.
She apologized
And
for
Tariq,
yes.
you never went further to ask her age. How didn't you ask her?
Because
I'm
because
looking
we
at her
was
right now.
because it was never on the lines of dating. It was educating, going back and forth with information.
Right.
That's all it was. But so in her head, she was,
But
she was.
Tariq,
Say again.
come on now, Tariq.
Talk,
Now, come on now.
what's the question?
Brown to brown, brown to brown.
Talk to me, man.
Okay, like, come on now. You texting a white girl, not asking her age. She looks like a
No,
He
little
didn't know
no,
girl.
what
no.
I looked like.
She
You got
not to
you
be
no,
disrespectful.
No.
You got to understand. So it wasn't like it was. I met her, and then all this stuff started going on. No, I met her, time elapsed. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, you know, she didn't come out day one and say, "Hey, I like you. I want to be with you." No,
I never showed my face.
she never even showed her face.
Well, she said she confessed her love. You did
But
say
that's
that. So she
after.
said you confessed your
That's
love.
after time elapsed.
Right.
That's time passed when she confessed her love.
So, what were you saying to him to get him his number? What did you ask him?
To get his number.
We was having sports conversation. We were talking sports.
We were. Yeah, I know what it was. So it was Super Bowl time, and I was on Bigo, and he was doing a live stream of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what happened. I got his number because I wanted to.
So you said, "Can I have your number?"
Yeah, I asked him.
Okay. And you started sending pictures of you playing sports.
Eventually, yes.
Yes.
Being strictly platonic. That were being strictly platonic.
Yes.
And just having a conversation about sports. Where did it start turning up?
But understand something. I was the only one she was speaking to my family. She had met one of my nephews.
Yeah.
Right? She had met my brother that she was having conversations with. Right? Because there was nothing that I was trying to hide from nobody. It was nothing that, you know, some secret shit going on. I'm like, yeah, I met this young lady. You know, she would talk about sports and all this. So we had a conference call talking about sports.
Yeah, it was like family friend type shit.
Yeah, family and friends type shit, like just talking about sports and baseball and football and all those things. That's what we did. Yeah, it was never...
When did it start turning up?
Huh?
When it started turning up,
When did it...
definitely when I was closer to graduating, like when I was about to turn 18. Because that's when I told him, like, you know, I want to make the move. Like, I want to marry you.
Before that, it had to have been before you said marriage.
Yes, like, well, yeah, like when I was 17.
What did you start it?
Hell yeah. I told him how much I love him. I told him.
What did you... And what was your response, Tariq?
It's nothing I can do until you're 18.
Yeah.
And you still were engaged in talking to her after that.
Yeah, so when you say talking, what do you mean? Like trying to get in her...
After she had already said that she
trying to get into the draws.
Romantically...
Are you saying, was I talking to her trying to get into the draws?
She was... So basically she's saying she was 17 when she romantically tried to engage. Did you continue banter with her?
We'll say it again. Repeat that.
When she said she was about to turn 18, she said she confessed that she loves you. Did you continue to talk to her?
Yes.
Why did you take that risk, knowing that she was still underage?
Because there was nothing there was no laws that I could break before she turned 18. Because I was not going into Virginia, and I was not going to Virginia to bring her out of it. Because we talked about that. I cannot go across state lines with you at no time. So when Brandy said what he said, when that girl talking about I went to Virginia, bought across state lines, that's a lie. That's just a bold-faced lie. 100% bullshit lie.
How did you know she turned 18?
Because I showed him my ID.
Because I asked her for an ID.
You sent him a picture of your ID?
Yes.
Through text, through Bigo, through what?
Through text.
And you have that proof?
Do I have it? I don't have it now because it's an old telephone.
You still have that proof?
Yeah, it's an old telephone. I don't have that telephone.
You don't have, like, no. You don't have the receipt.
I don't have that receipt.
But you have that proof because nobody, you have the proof because you still have your phone.
I have a different phone.
She has a different phone also.
So where's the old phone?
Her father has it.
And where's your old phone?
Hell if I know. I got a phone. Oh, actually, it got stolen.
I just gave him a new phone.
So you can prove this right now by getting your phone. So your dad can go on your phone. You would give your dad access to go on your phone to prove that this is all conspiracies? To nobody?
He already
has a phone. So what he did
so
was
he can go in your phone.
Let me,
but I'm saying it's probably passcode lock.
He had the phone. He took the phone. He gave it to the police department. They did whatever they did, pulled whatever the fuck they could pull out of it, and they gave it back to him. And that's all they did.
So your dad was able to get your passcode, is what you're saying to nobody. He has your passcode.
I don't know what he has. I'm not sure.
So so if he didn't have your passcode and you could get your phone back with your dad, he can prove that you were of age and that he's lying. You could prove that, right? That
Well,
could be
I'll
proof.
say that like right now I'm of age.
Yeah, that you were of age when y'all engaged.
Oh,
Engaged, talking about as far as physically.
And anything romantically through texting, because that's still breaking the law if she was underage and y'all
Okay,
were
right. But then
again, so
sexting.
here it is.
Well,
Here it is again. If it's against the law, and if I broke the
no, I'm
law,
saying if, not it is, if.
if it's
Not saying it is. I'm
okay,
saying if
if it's
what people are alleging.
okay, well,
yeah.
if it's against the law and I broke the law, and he got the evidence that I broke the law and gave it to the police, then the police job is to come and question me and lock my black ass up,
Yes.
right?
Right. But no,
Okay,
no. This
and
is
none
what
of
I'm
that ever
saying.
happened.
Well, hold on, Tariq. This is what I'm saying. If they were unable to get into her data on her phone, that's why I'm asking her, were they able to unlock your phone? Because I know that's a big thing in uh, unable to unlock phones. I know it's some type of law with breaching phones trying to break it in the code. It's you have an Apple, I'm pretty sure you do,
Her
because y'all talking
father
on the Apple.
is actually his telephone. He gave them consent to break the phone. Go get
Right. So
whatever
Yeah.
when the
data.
police randomly run it, they run random numbers. So I'm saying if they weren't able to run the random numbers to break her code, so when they try to unlock it, they run random
Okay.
numbers to
Yes.
unlock it.
Okay.
Like they
So
as a generator.
so okay. So my dad still uses that phone, so I know he can get into it now. So I'm sure he was able to get into it. Like
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he has all the proof, and he still is saying something else.
Yes.
yeah, the phone has been to the police
The
and been
phone has been to
returned.
the police and everything, but yeah, he's just pushing a false narrative.
Wow. So this is crazy that your dad. Okay, so your dad is basically lying.
Yeah.
Yes.
No shade, y'all.
No
The dad
shade.
is
The
lying.
dad's lying.
Maybe he just want his daughter back.
Or he don't want his daughter
Maybe
with
that's
me.
just it.
Yeah. He
And
don't want. Yeah.
He don't want her with me.
I mean, I'm not believing anybody, but I'm saying if she's saying that the dad broke into has the code, he broke into the phone, and she sent her ID, and they were never romantically texting, sending pictures, sending nothing with your body, nothing exposing yourself at 17 years old. And he said he's waiting till you're 18 to romantically text you back, even though Tariq, that's still wrong because you still talk to her when she was 17 after you found out that she said she liked.
I spoke to her at
I don't think
17.
it's wrong. I don't think it's
So
wrong.
what's wrong?
So you said you don't think,
So how can I
but
be?
how, Bunny, if you
Hold,
were
let me
still
ask you a question, Dre.
underage?
Let me ask you a question. So can I be online if I was teaching children online and you know what I'm saying, and I'm the teacher? Can that happen? Can they communicate through like text message and all this and that? Because
Right.
so
No, no,
when I
no.
look at
So what it is, it's called unethical. Then, if you say you're a teacher and a student approaches you sexually, sending you sexual innuendos or text messages, it's unethical. That's first. Secondly, it's morally wrong.
okay,
Thirdly, it's
so
actually in sense breaking the law of texting another minor sexual stuff as she's sending you.
now here's the thing. So now
If she's sending
hold on. So now since it's been alleged, where is the proof that all this went on when they said it went on?
I'm going by what you just said. We're going
Yes.
by what you just said. You
Yeah, I'm just
said
saying because
that you were still texting her.
no, see that's the thing. I wasn't texting her.
Yeah.
I don't say just haul off and text her. I just
She
A
said that.
response.
there's a
She said,
response. I'm only responding to what she's
nobody.
asking me.
You
So
said that you were texting Snowmoney. You said you were texting him. I'm following y'all good and I want to
yes,
stick with y'all, but I'm saying Snowmoney, you said you were texting him before you turned 18 and you confessed that you were loving him and you liked him, however it may be.
yes,
He was still then engaging with conversations with you at that moment.
yes. So here's the thing. So I know where you're going with it. So when she's conveying her love for me, so what is being alleged here is that she says something about love and wanting to be with me, and I engage in that conversation. Then we had this long drawn out conversation about us loving each other. Right? That's what is being put out there. Like
No, I'm
it's being
asking
put
you,
out there
what
like
did
that.
happen though?
So it could
No,
happen,
I'm
but
asking you, Tariq,
my
what happened?
What happened?
What what did you
I still
what did you
continue.
respond and tell her?
Okay, like I said earlier, we could be together, but nothing illegal can happen until you're 18.
Right.
Nothing illegal can take place
So like I said, you
because
still engaged.
because yes, I did respond to her
So why
messages.
not stop talking? Why not stop talking to her until she turned 18?
Why not?
Yeah, why
Because
not
Because I
stop
kept
talking to her?
texting.
If you
because
see this girl,
because by that time we were friends,
Yeah.
and I don't turn my back
but
on
I'm saying
nobody.
now that, but she's a minor. She's a minor, and she's still under her parents'
Okay, but she
supervision,
didn't.
her parents' household,
Okay,
and you still engaged. That's the only part that's leery and that needs clarification. She is
Okay.
still a minor. She's still in their household. You still engage after she, hold on, someone. I'm gonna follow you. And you still engage after she said she confessed her love. Why not halt and say, well, you are a minor. I didn't know this. I wasn't privy to this. And when you turn 18, I see you like me. And if I want to even go further, I have to now wait. Just morally, this is wrong. This is your parents don't condone. I don't have permission to contact you. I need to stop this because I am a 57-year-old established man. This is wrong in all shapes and forms. It's no excuse that we should continue talking, whether it's about sports, whether it's about schooling, about anything. I need to stop because you're a minor.
Well, I'm not even gonna talk
And
on.
you've already said you like me.
I
okay.
know,
You
So
said you
but
now,
we're
love me.
speaking on the we're speaking on terms of love, not anything that has to do with the law.
But no, I'm
So
talking about
somebody can be your
Tariq's
best.
response. I'm talking about Tariq's response should have been Snow Bunny. His response, not yours, beautiful, because you were the one that's a minor. You have no say now. He's the
But
adult,
isn't that
so you
wrong
can't even
though?
say what you
Isn't
think.
that wrong? So why? So
It's
okay,
no.
let me ask you. Hold on,
so
hold on.
You're not
Let
wrong.
me ask you.
I'm trying to understand. You're not
Okay,
wrong.
so
You're not wrong. No, you're not wrong.
do we base?
You're not wrong, boo.
Okay, I just want to ask you a question.
You're not wrong though.
I got
Right?
you.
You're
I
not
got you.
wrong. I'm saying his
Well, no,
stance,
this is my
not
man. So
you. His.
I'm gonna stand my hand behind him. So I wanted to ask you this. So do you base
But you can't
everything
answer
that is?
that because you're a minor. You can't answer it. You can't answer it,
Can
Snow
I
Bunny. You
ask you? Can
can't.
I just ask you a
Legally.
question? I'm an adult right now, so can I ask you a question?
But legally then you weren't, so you can't answer then.
I'm not even talking about
but
that.
she can answer now.
Can I ask you a question now?
Go ahead.
So when you say it's not morally right, do you base all your morals off of what the law says? Because when we go back into religious texts, Mary was at the age of 14 when she
Was
got pregnant.
impregnated by God. She was only
Yes,
14.
by the Holy Spirit. So
So
I'm asking, so what do you base your morale off of?
I
Is it the
base it off
law?
you. Let me, can I be blunt? I base it off you being an underage minor and a white girl. That's all I need,
But
baby.
the underage only has to do with the law.
Religious text ain't gonna save this
okay,
black
but
man,
here's the thing,
regardless of how
I need,
you're presenting
baby.
it.
Here's the
No,
thing.
I'm not trying to be rude, but how you're presenting it. Hold on, let me say this, Tariq. Your religious text ain't gonna save him when it comes to the court of the law,
That's
baby.
right. And
Okay?
she
So you saying that I understand what you're saying, but you have to understand the sensitivity and the climate that we're living in, and that it's wrong all the way around. Not saying that when you turn 18, you can do what you want as you're choosing to do. You're married, you're happy, you're in a new space. We're talking about when you were 17.
okay.
Okay, I understand you saying this, but then you didn't even know nothing about that. You was preaching Christianity, but now you talk about Mary, and now you talking about you don't believe in Christmas. So you kind of just tangling yourself up with this religion now, because you said didn't Mary, and
Well,
but now you
no,
saying you don't even
no
believe in
no no
Christmas,
no
and
no
no,
then it's
no
no,
about
no 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 no
no,
Christianity.
no no.
So,
no, because no. I don't want to see. I can get into it, but I don't want to get into everything right now because
but I'm saying you're backpedaling on
so.
your
But I'm gonna
spirituality.
no. I'm just saying like for the people, like a lot of people claim religion. So I'm saying for the people that claim,
But I'm saying that's not yours to speak upon because you said you
I
don't
know,
believe
but a
in
lot of
that.
people
So
that
that's out the window now for
a
you.
lot of people that test me
But
on
for you
it.
though,
Okay, for me though, I don't.
but for you.
I'm looking at love. I'm not looking at what a book tells me.
But
A
how
book
can
of
you say
law
that when he's
tells me.
57?
Say it again.
What do he have to lose versus you? What does he have to lose? Let me ask you that. What does he have to lose versus you?
I understand. He had a lot to lose. He could have lost a lot, you know?
Like what? Like what though? You can't say it without saying it.
He
What?
could have
Like what?
like a lot like people could look at him like what they're doing now. They're saying, "Oh, he's a perv," when really it's love. You know what I'm saying? Like
No, no, no. But you don't understand. But you're not black and you're not adult to have that say. Tariq, do you understand what you put yourself in?
Here I am.
But do you understand what you have sacrificed for this?
Yes, I sacrifice anything for love.
Your freedom.
For love?
Freedom.
Yes.
Yeah. So you'll do 10 to 15 for her right now.
Here's the thing. I rolled my dice, right? I have a wife, and I'm still a free man. So what did I do wrong?
So I'm saying, did you address what I asked you about the texting when she told you she was in love?
Okay, so it's not like she just came out the one day and said, "Hey, I'm in love with you," right? It was like, uh, it went to it was a rhythm. It was a rhythm it was, you know what I'm saying? And it was
So the
like you didn't just
question
pick up the phone
remains.
and say, "Hey, I'm in love with you. You love me. I want to be with you. You want to be with me." It wasn't that simple. It wasn't that cut and dry. It
So the
was.
question remains: why didn't you get disengage and get permission
Why did I get permission? Out of
or
love. So I so
disengage?
so 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 again,
That's not okay. That's
hold on,
not
you asked the
okay.
question. You asked the question. When I felt it was the right time for me to make my move, I tried to speak to her parents about it. I said, you know what? Yeah, when your daughter become of age, this is what we want to do. This is what we're trying to get accomplished here, right? I'm not going to put myself out there to get in trouble or do anything against the law to make this happen. So this is what I brought to her father and her mother.
Yeah, you told my parents.
I told her parents.
Tariq, can I stop you right there? Did you hear yourself?
No,
You
no,
went
no,
to
no, 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 no,
someone's
no. Hold
fault.
on. So what you're misunderstanding, Dre, is see, you think I was talking to her, engaging in conversation about relationships and sex, and it wasn't like
No,
that.
no, I'm saying, no, I'm saying you went to her father and thought it was okay to have a conversation to say when your child becomes, not she is grown, but when she becomes of age, I would love to engage in a romantic relationship.
That's not how it went. I was trying to.
Well, you just
So
said
no,
that.
no. So the problem was this. So it when it was solidified that we was going to be together when she turned 18, is when I decided to talk to her father. So when I spoke to him,
Right, but she was 17.
yes, 17. But here's the thing. So again, let's go to the law. Each and every state differs when it comes to the age of consent. You know what I'm saying? So in my state, it's 16. I didn't want her at 16. In state over here is 17. I didn't want her at 17.
Yeah.
I wanted her at 18, so that way it's cleared by all states.
You saying I didn't want her at 16 as if you knew she was 16.
I didn't want her at 16 because I didn't know her at 16.
He didn't know
It's
you.
for just 1 month.
Tariq, come on. Come on now. Now, I'm
No, no,
not
no. I
blaming.
don't. I
I'm
don't
not
know
trying
what.
to.
I
I
don't.
have
Hold on,
no,
Dre.
I
Dre.
have
Dre. Hold
no
on. Hold on. I
fight with
don't know
it.
what you want me to
I
say
have no fight
because
with
here.
it.
Hold on. Hold on. I
Now,
don't know what you want me to say. I'm gonna tell
Tariq,
you again.
I'm following you.
I'm gonna tell you
Tariq, I'm
again.
following you, but you got
I
to follow
didn't
me.
date
You
her. I
said I
didn't date
didn't
her at
want her at
16.
16. I didn't
I
want her
did
at
not.
17.
I did not date her at 16. I did not date her at 17. I dated her at 18 and married her.
So at 17 is when you met her at 16.
21 of December. She was 16 years old.
Yes.
Okay,
Did I talk to her about
so
relationship
you
at
knew her age.
16?
So
No, I
did you
didn't.
or did you not know her age?
No, there we
No.
go. No, I didn't know her age until months later.
Months later?
When I started falling for her, listen to me, Dre. When I started falling for her, then I wanted to know her age. We talked about her age. Then she sent me a picture or do text about with her ID. And I'm like,
But
well,
that
damn,
was,
you're
you
only
said it was a few
17.
months before she turned 18.
Say it
You were
again.
saying it was months before you turned 18.
Okay, so the state that I was living in, the age of consent was 17, right? She was legal according to my state. She was not legal according to her state, right? So I did not make no moves on her at all, right? I kept it cordial. That's it. And then when she came close to 18, I engaged in conversation with her parents and grandparents, so they could be
Tariq,
on
you're
point.
wrong here. Tariq, you're wrong. Can I just say it,
Well,
brother? You're
I'm
wrong.
wrong.
It's
Hold on, Dre.
wrong.
Hold on. I'm wrong because
My
I'm wrong. What
now
makes
I'm
me
not trying to
wrong
get.
is
I want to be cool, Bunny. It's wrong.
okay.
It's
So
wrong, Bunny. It's
what
wrong,
makes it
Tariq.
wrong to
We're
you
all
is
wrong here.
because she was still 17. It makes it wrong to you
Yes.
because now, if she's 18, guess what? It's still wrong to some people.
Yes. And also, if I
So
was,
Tariq, you
It's
can't possibly think this is
okay. So hold
okay.
on. Okay, let me ask you a question, Dre. Let me ask you a question then. So let's say she was in the state of North Carolina.
yeah.
The state of North Carolina
It wouldn't
says,
matter if she
I'm
was
asking.
in Chechnya, Russia. It wouldn't matter if she was
Dre,
in
I'm in the
Chechnya.
middle of speaking. I'm in the middle of trying to ask you something. So if she was in the
Go
state of North
ahead.
Carolina and I decided to talk to her at 16, would that been wrong too? Because the law has no problem with it.
If she was in North Dakota, it wouldn't have mattered.
So what do you base that on? What
So
do you
what?
base your
So
morale
yeah. So
off
what
of?
you base it off of?
I I'm basing the morale on is that he's a statistic in the United States of America, Snow Bunny, and a black man. Okay? That's what I'm basing it off, Snow Bunny.
Okay.
You're saying
So what you say? I'm in danger?
I'm basing it off that he's 57 and you're 16, 17.
No. Hold on. Wait a minute.
That's a
Wait. See, I have birthdays too, right? So when I was talking to her, I wasn't 57. I was 55. You see what I'm saying? You see how this is working? See, I was younger than the 57. So
oh
it's
shit, tomato.
yeah. Well, this is what I'm saying though.
Tomato.
But see, every little mishap that's going on here is just making me look worse,
and why
right? You
can't
trying to make
I
everybody
just
trying to paint
No,
this
well,
ugly picture.
55.
I just want to
Everybody's
say
trying to paint
this.
an ugly picture
55.
of me, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to paint an
55.
ugly picture of me, and it's not going to work. I'm not going to wear that
But
It's
see,
uniform.
not an ugly
let's just say this. Okay, we take a lot of hate, right, for the relationship, but why can't we just focus on the happiness
hate.
now?
Okay, okay, hate. I don't think it's hate. I think it's people genuinely,
No.
genuinely disturbed. It doesn't have to be hateful. No one wants to hate on you
Let
loving
me
your
tell you how
husband. Who
much they're
wants to hate on?
disturbed. They're
Hold on,
disturbed
hold on.
so
Let me
much
say.
to the
Let me.
point to
No, can I
where
answer? Hold on. Can I answer her question? Can I answer her question real quick? She said hate. No one wants to hate on you, Snow Bunny,
but
with
they're
your
doing
But
husband.
they
I don't think you
are.
but they
do.
are
Right.
Hold
Dre.
on, Snow
You're
Bunny.
just
Can I
talking to
Right.
us
finish?
for
I'm
the
gonna let
day,
y'all get it
Dre.
out. You asked me a question, right? You asked me a question. Can I just answer for you? I don't think no one's hating on you, Snow Bunny, and your husband. Y'all can have a
Yes, they
million
are,
kids.
Dre. Yes,
It's
they are,
just that
Dre. Dre, your
you are.
perception is off right
It's
now.
this.
Your scope of
Yeah.
perception in this matter is a little off, Dre.
Telling us that we need to die, we both need to get hit by cars, shit like that, like fucked
They
up
have
comments
shown
like that.
literal hate
They
towards
called me
us.
a hoe, they called me a bitch. That's
That's
hate.
not. Let's not lose. Let's not deflect. Let's focus on the subject at
No.
hand,
Hold on. We
which
can't
was.
deflect, but we're responding to what you're saying right now.
Yeah.
You're saying no one is
But I'm
showing hate
saying,
and all this net towards some.
what I'm saying it's not hateful. So that's I'm asking you something out of pure, just genuine concern. It's not me saying it. I'm saying what I'm
Okay, but
saying
what you're
of
saying is
the
you just got finished,
the
Dre, saying
relationship.
nobody is showing us hate. That's not a true statement you
No, no,
just
no. I
made.
No, that's
said,
not true.
okay, I'm not saying that literally. I'm saying that figuratively. Like hate meaning that no one really cares. They're just trolling you, saying because they're disgusted. So they're saying things that are just
No,
hateful. Okay, but I'm
it's
saying
not
far as like
disgusted. It's because they're unhappy. They don't have shit. Hold on,
that's a
Dre.
stretch. Okay,
People that got
but
shit going on in their
regardless,
lives, Dre. Let me say this, man. People that got shit that's going on in their lives that's worth something, that means something,
Yeah.
that's very meaningful, ain't got time for this shit right here.
No.
Ain't got time for this.
You ain't got time to like break down
You,
somebody's
you,
history.
you know why? Because we ain't got time for it. But
No.
guess what? We found time because we know people are wanting to know some shit, right?
Yes.
But we don't really give a shit. It's because all this right here, all this is not going to come in between this. It ain't going to happen. So we're actually doing everyone a favor by sitting here having this conversation, giving people the energy to write bullshit in the comments. You know what I'm
My
saying?
goal on social media was to bring positivity to the relationship. Like, look at two people.
Look at two people with
They
all the
look
bullshit.
different,
How we happy?
but we vibe so well together. We love each other. So that was the goal. But
That was the goal.
of course, of course you're gonna expect the negativity that comes with it. But I don't agree with that when you say like people, the hater, like the negative comments are out of concern because a lot
It's
of
not
it is
concern.
it's coming out of hatred.
It's coming out
Okay,
of pure
no, I
hatred.
said they're trolling, and some could be disturbed, or some, like you said, could be miserable. However you want to paint it, that's not what I'm saying. I want to focus on what we're talking about, not what people are saying about y'all. So forgive me for saying saying that
Okay.
people are
But
not hating on y'all.
you just said
But
people are not doing what they're
I want to
doing.
stick to the course at hand. I want to stick to the course at hand, which is the 17 years old part.
Okay, so let me ask you a question about that. Let me ask you a question about that. If if that was the case, if you're going to paint the picture the way you want to see it, what is it going to change right now? Because right now, what we should be talking about,
It's
because
gonna cost you.
hold on,
It could
Dre, because
cost you.
that's the past, right? I'm not affected by the past. I'm not living in yesterday. I'm living in the now. So tell me, what is your problem with me or anything that's going on right now? Because what happened yesterday don't mean nothing. Don't mean much right now.
Right.
She's of age now, but you still are trying to skate through when she was 17.
Okay,
It's almost like you don't want to take a. Where is the accountability for when she was 17,
I'm gonna
though?
tell you what accountability is. The accountability is me standing right here talking because I could have just took her and hold on, let me finish. I could have just took her, tucked her away, not come to Bigo, and nothing hear none of this shit.
Right.
See, the reason I'm doing this is because I don't have anything to hide. I didn't do nothing wrong. I don't feel like I did nothing wrong. So I'm able to sit here and expose our relationship. We're able to do this, and and take the heat at the same time. You see what I'm saying?
The feeling of
Hold
not
on.
knowing.
All we looking for right now is people to just accept what it is and love us for who we are. That's all we're looking for. We're
The
not really looking.
feeling of saying
We're only
you
doing this
said I don't.
today. We decided to do this today, Dre, is to because everybody wants to know some shit, right? So we're trying to appease folk. But if people want to just constantly tear us down, it's okay because we just clam the hell up and just keep it moving.
Right.
We just clam up,
So
we just
is
shut up
this
and
the
let
first?
everybody have their
Is
opinion.
this the first girl? Is this the first girl you dated that was uh,
Yes,
this
the very
young?
first one, only one.
Ever,
Yes,
never texted no other girl. Never been engaged
never,
with no other girl.
never.
No Lexi.
No. Who's Lexi?
No girls.
No girls. No.
Okay, so
Lexi,
your
Lexi,
accountability,
Lexi. Who's Lexi?
I don't know, Lexi.
she wouldn't know her.
I don't know Lexi. Do I know Lexi?
That was just the name.
I don't know Lexi.
Well, it's somebody named Lexi that's claiming she was a child as well.
Who?
Something's coming through saying something about another child.
I don't have no idea who this is.
Jumping on the bandwagon.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know Lexi.
But
Okay. So yeah, she's supposed to be coming to Big Al saying her side.
we're not gonna go through like this constant like having.
I swear to God, on anything I love, I don't know Lexi. I don't know the Lexi.
Okay. So where's your accountability at for this, Snow Bunny? Do you have any doubt, any wrongdoing in all this? Do you feel anything like I know you're happy now and I'm happy for you, sis. And I don't want to make y'all upset, but this is quite unique. This is you could have ruined this black man's life. You could have
I see the narrative you're
easily.
trying to push, and I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. So I'm just gonna say like this: together, we're together right now. We're married. We're happy, and that's just what it is. You know, the past is the past. We don't live in the past. We live in the future. So, yes.
Mm-hmm. Tariq, do you have any accountability when she was 17 and told you she loved you and you still engaged?
Okay, so I take full responsibility.
Do you?
I take full responsibility. I'm a man.
Do you owe her a dad apology,
I don't
her
owe
mom
him.
an
I don't owe
apology
him
for
shit.
this?
I don't owe him shit.
No.
What about her mom?
I don't owe her shit.
You didn't get consent to talk to their daughter
That's kind of funny because nobody got consent to talk to mine either.
in a romantic way.
So is everybody looking for me, looking at me to be that guy? I'm that example. Like
We're looking for you to be the
I'm the
adult. You
prototype
be
that
the
you
adult.
hear. Am I the prototype?
No, but I'm saying we're looking for you to be the adult.
Okay, so right now today I'm being the adult, right? So here's the thing.
So
So
do you want
So
to apologize to her mom and
look,
her dad
no. Let me say this.
right
So
now?
the moment I felt like, you know what, I think I'm in love with this girl. I don't give a fuck what anybody got to say about it, right? Because when it comes to love, somebody tell me about it. Who can tell me about love?
The
Who can tell
judge
me?
and the jury.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. I'm not in front of no judge, and I'm not being judged by no jury.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying here? Because everything was done legally. You understand me? So I take responsibility for speaking to her at the age of 17. If that's what I'm guilty of, well, nail me to the fucking
Right.
cross.
So do you owe her family an apology for
I
not
don't
wanting
owe
you to talk to
nobody
their daughter
shit.
at that
I don't owe
age?
nobody shit.
I
No.
have a
So if
line. In my,
hold on, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. If their parents didn't want you to talk to them, why can't you say I'm not going to talk to your daughter? Why can't you respect her parents' wishes?
Because
Why is that so hard to say?
why couldn't it, well, see? So I reached out to the parents, right, as she was becoming
Because maybe
18.
they didn't want to hear it.
Well, what do they want to hear?
You leave their daughter alone.
Okay, and let's say I left her alone, and then it's been the next man.
Hey, and we're not talking. You're doing hypotheticals. You're doing scenarios. We're talking about you. This is your actions,
Okay,
and you're trying
tell
to
me,
blame it on other people.
Dre, here's a question for you, Dre. Do you find yourself liking me or disliking me for my choice?
I'm not. I'm asking
No,
you.
I'm asking. I just asked you a
What I
question. Do
said.
you find yourself,
Do you
Dre?
want my opinion? Do you want my opinion? Do you want my
I
opinion?
want you to answer my question. Do you find yourself liking me or disliking me
Do
for
you
my
want my
choice?
opinion? Do you want my?
I'm
I asked you. So do you want my
I'm
opinion?
asking Dre a question, so I want Dre's
Well,
opinion.
I'm okay. So my opinion about it is that she's 18. Morally, this is wrong. This is egregious. Okay. Her dad, from what I heard, was concerned about his minor daughter. This is the facts, baby. You don't need my opinion because I'm gonna just hit you with the facts. Your dad, Snow Bunny, was worried about your well-being. You have named yourself Snow Bunny as a taunting manner to project that you're white and he's black. That's already weird. Secondly, y'all are using you being white and him being black as a way to be derogatory in all sense because you post little things, you do little things, you say little things on TikTok. I've seen it. And some of the stuff is like you're taunting his skin tone just because, oh, I'm this little white girl and I got this black man. You haven't even thought that far ahead because your mind didn't get that far ahead to even think it because you're 18. You haven't experienced nothing with race, okay? Because you said your daddy sheltered you, like you said. He sheltered you from race. He never included you in race. He's excluded you from the black culture. So you don't even know what you're dealing with. Him being an older guy and being his age, he's looking for anything, my opinion. My opinion. He's looking for anything because he didn't even get to know you. He didn't even get to know your mom, your dad, or anything about that. He's seen you playing softball. What is that to say to a girl that got a credit score of nothing? That didn't even get out of high school yet.
Okay,
You watched her play
Dre, hold on,
softball.
hold
Tariq,
on,
I
Dre.
ain't finished. You asked me my opinion. Can I finish my opinion?
Dre, hold on.
I'm
But
gonna let you go first.
you're being a little long winded right now, right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
you're being a little long winded
Well, this
right
is a
now.
long-winded situation.
Okay, but see, this is not a long winded situation for us, right? But we're doing you
Okay.
a service by having this conversation with you. We don't have to have this conversation. We can tell everybody that have a problem with it to kiss our ass. But we're trying to be positive about this situation.
yes.
Right? Hold on, wait a minute, Dre.
It's
We're trying to
nothing
be positive
positive
about it.
about this.
Say it again.
What?
It's nothing positive about
Okay,
this.
What about happiness? What about the fact
Hold
that?
on, wait, baby, hold on.
Okay, go
There's
ahead.
nothing positive.
Because it's built, it's the foundation hasn't been built on positivity. It's been built on you being a minor and him
Your
being an adult.
perspective.
But
So
that's
how
just
can you
your
say
perspective,
it's
Dre. But Dre, you're not the relationship police.
you were a minor?
Dre, you're not the relationship police. So tell me something. See, so
No,
most
I'm
people.
speaking the
No,
facts.
listen though. But
I
most
agree
people
you love
problem.
her and I agree you love
Most
him.
people listen to me. Most people problem right now is the fact that I'm sitting here, and she's sitting there. This is the problem. This is what all these comments in the comments right now. Yeah. The problem is nobody knows our past, right? But a few fucking people. But look at the comments, and everything is based on what they're seeing. That's all. They don't know shit about us. Only what they're seeing, and what they're saying is what you're saying. It's kind of funny. Now, which one should we really give a shit about? What you're saying or what they're saying? Because neither one of y'all knows the real deal. We're trying to give it to you, but you got your own opinions about shit. And it's kind of funny because if we talk about morals, how dare we? How dare we talk about morals? Who have them? Who have morals? Raise your hand. Oh.
Okay, I don't know where you're going at with that. I think that was
Where
a
I'm going
sign
with
of
it is
deflecting
everybody that has
negative.
something negative to say, I can guarantee you I can point out something about their life that they don't like. Or that they might be ashamed of, or that they should be ashamed to fuck up. Right? Because see,
We all have something
we're
we're
not the
ashamed
ones,
of.
we are not the ones walking around here confused. See, we don't look confused. We are a picture of happiness. That's what we are. Everything else is a picture of sadness. We are. Everything that's had is trying to come in between what's happy. I'm happy and I love her. Who would have come in between that? Regardless of what
No
y'all think
one
of the
said you
dynamics of
weren't.
our relationship, who
No, no,
wants to come
no.
in between happiness? What
You
ogre?
now you're long winded.
What ogre wants to
Now
come in
you're
between
long winded.
happiness? Two
Now
people
you're
that's
long
happy.
winded. Now you're long. Now you're long winded. Can I hit a
Okay,
piece?
yeah.
Okay. No one's saying that y'all. No one is saying that y'all are not happy. I've said congratulations, right, Snow Bunny? I've said congratulations. I said congratulations to Reed. I said how many kids you want to have. But I think when it gets down to the nitty gritty of what's going on, you start worming in your seat a little bit
All right.
because I still haven't got the part of your accountability. And you saying,
I
I
said
said
no,
you,
no.
oh,
I did say that. I said I would take
man
full
to man.
responsibility of speaking to her at the
But what
age of
does that look like?
17, right? And see,
What does that look like
before
then?
I committed myself to her, I tried to have a conversation with her parents, trying to do the right thing. Hey, let me talk to your dad. Let me talk to your mom. Hey, this is
So
what.
that's mean you do the wrong thing because imagine someone coming to your daughter. Can you imagine if these were your daughters that was getting this done by a white man? Can you just flip the roles for 1 second? A white man came and said they want to have whatever with your daughter at that age, and what type of man you would have to be to accept such an egregious awful thing placed on your daughters when she didn't even get to experience life and you've lived all your life. You already said you about to kick the bucket. And you would want your daughters to be in a house controlled by a man, getting taught about credit
Not
Oh no,
and
no,
control.
getting
hold on, hold.
They're
Check it
not
out,
spaghetti.
check it out, check it out.
controlled.
Would it be
You
okay?
said you would love to be under him. You want to be controlled because you just said you don't want to work. You don't want to do anything. You said you want to be
You
that's controllable.
That's not
However you try to
no, no,
sum
control.
it
no. It's
up.
not control. It's she's trying
I'm
to.
still living my
Well, he
life.
is.
When those things come up and I want to do that, then I'll go do it. But right now, I'm satisfied with what I have right now. In the future, I might go to school. I might go
Right.
work a job. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want
Well,
people
I
to say
hope you
I'm
do,
being
sister. That's
controlled.
Okay,
good.
so
That's
Dre,
good.
so
I
Dre,
don't want to
so
come at
Dre,
you, sister. I'm
Dre.
sorry. Well, I apologize for the control word. I apologize. That was selfish. I
Okay,
apologize. Okay.
we appreciate that. But what I said to her was,
I apologize.
we're going to do some things, right? As far as growing. If it doesn't pan out the way we got it written down, then within a year's time, she will be going back to college.
Yeah.
In a year's time, I want that for her. You understand me? I said we're going to try this way. Go ahead and take the break from school. If it don't pan out at a certain time in the year, then we're going to sign you up for college. That's what our goal is.
Yeah.
What you go to college for?
But she is
She
at an
has three
age where
choices.
she don't need to listen to none of that. But listen, you're not her daddy. She's at an age where she needs to fuck it up,
Hey,
fix it for herself,
Dre,
get it right,
Dre,
understand
Dre.
it.
Right now, I am her daddy.
No, at 18, you know she needs to. At 18, no, Tariq, at 18, just for real, speaking you just man to man, you
Okay.
know she needs to fuck up her life a few times. You know she needs to go out with her friends, smoke a little pot, drink whatever she wants to do
No.
That's
to
what
make
she don't
herself feel
want to
good,
That's
do.
what I
not
don't.
be no one's wife.
I want to
That's what she
keep.
don't want to
Regardless of
do.
what
No,
I'm
Dre.
just saying. I'm just
Dre,
giving
Dre,
that.
Dre,
I'm
Dre,
I'm
just
Dre,
not
giving
Dre,
into
Dre.
smoking.
examples
I'm
of
Dre, do
into
just
you
not
know?
that, boo. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying you have to figure it out for yourself. You sitting there just
Dre,
allowing
Dre.
your
Dre, do you know in my time, did you know that relationship lasted longer? Huh? Relationship lasted longer, right? Because she
You
now,
schooling
now,
me? You
so
need to school.
now.
Hold on. Hey, you got time. You giving me some damn words of wisdom, and you can't even give yourself some words of wisdom, knowing that girl is too young to be up under like stuff like this. No shade. Like, let's keep it a G. You can't sit up here and
But
spit
hold
no.
on, wait,
Oh,
hold on, wait,
I've
time
done
out,
this.
time out,
I've
time
done
out.
this.
Dre,
I'm speaking
Dre, I'm
some
old school.
wisdom.
Dre, my grandmother and my mother was
She
married. Dre, hold on. My mother and grandmother was married at the age of 16. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm old school. My grandmother and grandmother both were married at the age of 16 to grown ass men.
55-year-old man.
My granddad was old as a
Got you there.
motherfucker.
Got you there.
My grandfather.
And she ain't married no 55 year
Oh,
old man.
check this out. Check this out. No, 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 no,
She
no.
wasn't married to no 55-year-old man now.
My dad is still living. My dad is 89 years old. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So my mother was
Yeah.
very much younger than my father by about probably about 10 years. But that's not the man. That's not the
10
man.
years,
That's
not
not the
20,
man my
not
mother
30.
married. The man my mother married was much older than her.
Yeah.
Much older than her, and she was married at 16, given away by her grandmother.
We're not talking about your mama. We're not talking about your
So
daddy.
so so
We
we're
ain't talking
talking
about
about no, we're
granddaddy.
talking about the
We talking
mindset.
about
No, we're talking about the
you.
mindset from my generation to from generation to generation. I'm old school.
You're giving these scenarios to excuse what you've done.
So no. See, there you go. See, now you're pushing that bullshit right now, Dre. Because I just told you I take full
No, I'm just
responsibility. No, I
saying.
just told you I take full responsibility of my actions for when she was
What does that
17.
look like, though?
I
What does
don't.
that look? What is
But
that? What is your
okay. Let me
responsibility?
tell you what it looked like.
Because you
Hold
saying
on. Wait. You
responsibility
asked me
is
a
like
question.
a.
You asked me a question. Let me give you the answer.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It looks like the past.
The past.
See? And how is that taking responsibility saying it's
Because
the
I can't
past?
because the past has already happened, sir. It's already happened. I'm telling you now. You know
No,
what?
you still have time to fix it.
Maybe I was wrong back then. But according to the universe, it gave me what I wanted.
Yes.
Snow Bunny, will you go talk to your dad?
Yes, I'll talk to my father.
Hey
I've
Dre,
already texted
let
my
me say this,
father.
Dre. Let me say this to you, Dre. Let me say this to you before you say another word.
You text your
Hold
father?
up, Dre.
Snow Bunny, did you text your dad?
Yes, I texted him.
What did he say?
He didn't respond.
Hey Dre, let me say this to you, Dre. Let me say this to you. Out of all the people that we have spoken to, really on a real tip, keeping it 100, you're the only one that showed this concern.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? To
true.
show this concern, to show the actual love and respect for her that's due to her. You're the first and only one.
You've been fair.
And we love you for that, brother. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Because you
No,
talk,
I do.
you're the only person that talk as if you really truly care.
I see that this is a situation where as though two of you love each other. I'm not going to doubt y'all love. I'm not going to question y'all love, but it is some questions that needs to be answered. And that was the one that triggered me first, her being 17. I think uh, that's
Well,
wrong. I have to
it
be
depends.
fair.
But that's perception.
Yeah.
It's only perception. Because guess what? If you look at the perception through the eyes of the law, they disagree with each and every one of y'all. Because no state agrees on the age of consent.
Yes.
From coast to coast, the age of consent differs.
We're not talking about
No, but no,
legally.
this
We're
is what I'm
talking
talking
about
about. But see, if this is done, the laws is created by people. You are a person. All of y'all as a collective are
but you are
people. No, hold on,
but
wait.
you're a
All of
black
y'all as a collective whole are people. These are who
But you're a black man. You're a black
I
man
know.
with a white girl that was intoxicating her when she was underage. Had this been the 1800s, you'd have been lynched. We
Guess
wouldn't
what?
even be having this conversation. They'd have had your head on a
Guess
platter.
what? It's not too late for that,
You
sir.
need to take it back there. Since you want to talk about
No,
laws,
no.
you better be
No.
lucky the
See,
laws
so,
have caught up.
but
You better be
it's
lucky the laws have caught up.
Dre.
The laws have caught
It's
up.
never.
See what they did to Emmett Till? Emmett Till whistled. Now imagine he was texting. He whistled. So you need to know all these laws you're talking about.
Excuse
The
me.
laws have finally caught up for people.
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
I'm just
No,
speaking
hold on. Wait.
facts.
Time out, Dre.
He
No,
whistled.
no. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
He whistled. That
Excuse
was the
me.
law. He whistled.
It was never proven that
You said
immaterial.
laws.
Dre, are you gonna overtalk me? It was never proved that he even whistled.
Alleged, regardless, he was hurt and
No, but
beaten badly by the police.
you're pushing a false narrative again. It was not proven that boy whistled at that white woman. It was only said.
I said if you were
No, and I'm
texting
just
her,
only
you would have been
you
lynched. What do you
said you
mean?
just said he whistled at a white woman. I'm telling you, prove it. You can't do it.
Regardless of what you are saying, you sitting here with her in the 1800s, 1700s, you would have been gone, man. You know that.
Not everywhere. Only in some places. So,
Oh, boy, you better
oh
go.
no, hold up. Now, see, now, Dre, I got you, Dre. I got you. You remember the story of Uncle Tom's Cabin? You know Uncle Tom's Cabin?
Refresh my memory.
We talking about the brother from the South. I forgot his name. He ended up leaving the South because, well, actually, it was a brother that he was a slave. He was a slave.
You asking me? Do I know? Ask her, did she know?
She do know.
Who is Emmett Till? So, Bonnie, hold on. Who is Emmett Till?
Emmett Till, he got killed by a white man for
Right.
allegedly whistling at a
How old
white
was
woman.
he?
He was
How old?
like 13, 14. He was young.
Who is Rosa Parks? Who is Rosa Parks?
Rosa. Why am I getting...
What's the problem here,
Who
Dre?
is these people?
No, because I don't want to be. I'm no. Because if I say something wrong, then the narrative's gonna be pushed that
She don't
doesn't
know
black
nothing. She's just stupid. She's
I'm
dumb.
not going down this rabbit hole. I'm not doing this.
What's the question?
Because what are you infatuated with black people
Hold
for?
on, Dre. Why are you going down that road?
What do you like about black people? I'm asking. No,
No,
Stop,
he
stop.
was
What do you
asking
like
Dre,
about?
that's the wrong question.
No.
no.
Dre, hold
Why
on.
can't she hold
Dre,
this
Dre,
one?
Dre.
Why can't she hold this?
What do?
She grown.
Oh,
Now you
hold
don't know how
on.
to
But let
hold
me
it.
ask
You
the
don't know how to
question.
hold it.
Let me ask the
You know how to
question.
hold it. She can hold the question.
What do?
Snow Bunny, come
What?
here.
Hey, Jay, hold
Snow Bunny, hold on. Let me ask her. She can't see. You don't want her.
Yeah.
What do you like about black people?
About black people? I mean, no, we're not going on like.
on. Go ahead, answer the question.
Listen, I love a lot of black music. I'll tell you, listen, I listen to Teddy Pendergrass, Luther Vandross, Whitney Houston, Diana Ross, Brandy, Monica. Shit, what else I got? Mary J. Blige is my favorite singer. What else we got? We got The Whispers, like old school. So when it comes to black music, I love black music. That's my favorite genre.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but people are ignorant. Don't make it about race, though. I'm not trying to make it about race.
So anything? Because you didn't answer anything. You said I said what you like about black people. You didn't say nothing.
I
You
said
said you
about
like
the music.
music.
I like the culture.
What you love
I like
about
the.
black men?
What?
But,
What?
well, I know what I like about
No,
my
black
black
people.
man.
Black people.
Black
Black
people.
people.
Why am I being
You can't make it about men.
black
We like
people?
black
I
people.
like their culture.
Wait.
Yeah.
Time. What do her anything? What do that got to do with the president in China? What she feel about black people?
Yeah.
Apparently, she loved black people. She's with a black man. She married a black man. What the difference does it make?
Right.
What?
The girl and the girl Get Out. She had a black man. You seen what they love black people supposedly and allegedly. You seen what they was doing. A slave master loved a black woman. He had her in a house. He loved her because she was a house. They could make her a housemaid. They loved the black people when they put them in a cotton field. I mean, is that not a substance to ask her?
Well, yes, but that's the past. You know, right?
So Molly,
Because right now,
so Snow Bunny, what do you like about black people?
I just said it. I like black culture.
What?
I like the way that y'all are so unique. So black people are one of the fewest races in the world, right? They're the fewest people, and I feel like a lot of people try to copy the style of black people, and so I really like how black people have their own thing. They can say and do whatever they want, as far as people jump on that bandwagon.
Mm.
They come for me in the comments. That's I'm a loving person.
Okay.
You set me up for that shit.
she said you love. You said you love.
No, but it's cool.
You said you love.
So wait, Tariq is tripping out. So, Zuri, what do you like about white people?
I love the white skin, right? I love
Mm-hmm.
all people. I don't make no um. To me, there's no difference. There's no
It's not
difference.
about the race. Oh my god.
There's no difference. So I love those who love me. That's just it. If she's willing to
Well, you know
love
what?
me, if she's willing to love me for me, she could be green, a green alien. If she's willing to love me for me, then that's all I'm looking for, someone to love. I love her, she loved me. Right? There's no one else running around here that I'm looking at or trying to be with. Just her. And you'll never catch me on no
Okay,
and you'll
so
never catch me on To Catch a Predator. You understand me? I'll never be on that show.
did you groom her?
No. Not once.
What's a pedophile?
A pedophile?
Hmm.
A child stalker?
A child groomer.
A child groomer? Right?
Okay.
I'm far from that.
Snow Bunny, you love your husband. Any baby ideas yet? Like any baby names?
Yes, we got some.
This boy she
Let's
wants
keep it on
is
there.
going to be.
Don't say it. Don't say
They
it.
start with the letter A.
Yeah, it's gonna be with the A.
So most of my children starts with the letter
A.
A.
A. Okay. So biracial kids. Okay, I see y'all. It was so nice talking to y'all. It was really nice and it was really interesting having this conversation with both of you guys. I wish y'all nothing but the best. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can get your dad on here. You could set that up and have a panel and maybe you and your dad could come to some type of understanding because he's not aligned with your husband's view. Your husband is alleging that your dad is a racist,
No, no, no.
and you
Excuse
have
No,
me.
alleged that
No,
as
excuse
well.
me. She
that's what
also has alleged it.
Alleged meaning I don't know the truth. Hold
Okay.
on, I wasn't finished. Your husband is alleging that your dad is racist, and you said you witnessed some prejudice. You didn't say he was a racist.
No, I say
You said he was prejudiced.
I say he's a racist.
Oh, your dad. So your dad is a racist from your mouth.
Saying the N word, I think that's racist.
So your dad is a racist.
Yeah.
Your mom is where? Do your mom agree with that?
Her mom is not a racist.
Nah, she doesn't really.
You just looked down at your phone and said you text your dad. You looked down at another phone and said you text your dad.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
texted him. I texted him like a week ago.
a week
But
ago.
So can you call your mom and have her agree on speaker and say the same thing you're saying?
I'm not gonna bring that on to live. No, that's a private matter. I call her because she doesn't want.
Can you call your dad?
Yeah. Call my dad. No, I already texted him.
Can you call him?
I'm not gonna call him now.
You can't call him and just you can't
I can, but I don't want to right now.
because it's late or
Because I don't want to. Yeah, it's late and I'm not trying to get into it right now.
And
he's
and,
saying that this is
and,
false.
and not just that, because that is her family's business. This
Yeah.
here is our business.
I mean, like, the little bit that's been put out on social media, it's there. There's nothing we can do about it. But I still want to, keep some things off of social media.
He's literally said he's looking for you. He has put bolos. He's talked to the FBI, police departments, plethora of things. You saying you don't want some things private. Girl, he's called your husband the N-word allegedly. He said that he hates blacks, and you saying you want to keep this somehow private?
Yeah, because I still want a relationship with my father. So maybe if he would listen to me, like if he would talk to me one-on-one.
He doesn't know where you're at.
Okay, but I'm an adult. My other family knows where I'm at, so if he wants to know, he could
If
find out.
if he wanted to know where she was at, all he had to do is call and talk to her.
Literally, he could
Literally,
just
all he had to do is text her phone and ask her where is she. He'll give a shit where she at.
Yeah. Because when I text him and he doesn't respond,
So your dad is...
what does that say?
He got your food.
That's a lot.
He's got your food.
I talked to his mother, my grandmother.
Wow.
I talked to my grandparents. I talked to my mother. I talked to my other set of grandparents.
And so,
Aunts,
so
uncles.
here's the thing. So, I not only talk to him, I text him on several different occasions, and one of the response phone. Guess what?
No response.
They blocked my number.
My father blocked.
He has blocked my number
Wow.
because he's a coward.
Well, you know what? It was nice talking to you guys. I'm gonna let you guys go enjoy the rest of your night. I think we've exhausted this. Hopefully, we can talk soon with you and your dad, and possibly get you to have a conversation with her dad, and possibly you have a conversation with your dad, so it could be cleared out on social media. You could get the apology you deserve for being called the N word. He could have a conversation with his daughter on a public platform, and maybe bridge the gap and make your family back whole again,
He's
and
not.
your daughters.
That's not in him. That's not in. That's not in him. That's not in him to do that.
Mm.
That is not in him to do that.
Well, maybe a conversation with his daughter.
Yeah, we can. I could.
Baby steps.
Yeah,
I can call him.
Baby
that can
steps.
happen. That can
Baby
definitely
steps.
happen.
Baby steps. Baby steps.
Hey Trey, so here's the thing, man. We really appreciate you and how you conducted yourself.
I really appreciate you guys. Y'all were so lovely. It was nice talking to you, Snow Bunny. I don't want to call you Snow Bunny. Is there another nickname?
You can call me Bay.
Reek.
BAY.
Oh,
RIQ.
Bay.
Reek
Bay
Bay.
and Reek.
Yes,
Yes.
Reek and Bay, Reek.
Reek Bay. It was so nice talking to you guys. Bye bye. Woo.